Hello, Frugal Force. Once again, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today I want to talk to you about this, the Fantastic Four book here, the Universal Guide. As you see here, it's not a real big book. Hit my hand here for size. I have a decent sized hand. And notice it's Marvel, not for resale. I forgot how you get this. I don't remember how I got this, to be honest with you. And it was written by Tom DeFalco. Okay, so that's really cool there. So notice on the cover, it's got Silver Surfer, Susan Richards. Wow, shows age there. Johnny Storm, Mr. Fantastic, and of course the Thing. And this is a really cool book. It tells you all kinds of information about the Fantastic Four, as well as what they think were, at the time, the 10 best stories with the Thing. So, this was released in 2007. Okay. So, look at that. It just opens right to that. Pretty cool. So, let's check here. It gives you a nice table of contents of all the stuff that's in this thing. And it goes over all kinds of characters that have been in the history of the Fantastic Four, whether they be enemies or whatever. And they tell all kinds of interesting information. The Skrull walks among us. Why the Fantastic Four? And then talks about that. And by the way, nice, good opening right there by who else? Stan the Man Lee. Yes, can't forget that. Awesome. And so here we are. Talks about the origin of them. So if you didn't know much about the Fantastic Four, or you wanted to get into the Fantastic Four, if you could find this, this would be great. It would tell you all kinds of things about it. Here's the Mole Man. Talks about each character and describes them so you can learn about the character. There we are. Invisible Woman there. Human Torch. The Thing. It gives all kinds of information about all of them. Cool artwork. I like that version of the Thing. Looks cool. Look at this. The Fantastic Family. Okay. And it gives you this family of how they're all related and everything. Really cool. This is really a nice book. Fantastic Friends. And it's going to go over the friends of the Fantastic Four. Headquarters and hardware that they use. So you can learn about the Fantastic Car. All kinds of stuff like that. Look at this. So the Fantastic Four from the 1960s, it's going to tell you about that. It's going to show you some of the epic artwork on the covers for during that period of time. Then after, see here, it's going to show you about some of the other stuff. The Skrulls, Miracle Man, Namor, the Submariner, Doctor Doom. You can't have Fantastic Four without the Doctor Doom, right? He's awesome. Puppet Master, the Hulk, in his history of dealing, with the Thing, or the Thing dealing with the Hulk, I should say at this point. Mad Thinker, the Red Ghost, Molecule Man, Pablo. As I said, it goes through all kinds of characters that the Fantastic Four dealt with, the Frightful Four. So if you wanted to know and understand more about them, this is a great way. It tells about the Inhumans. Look at this. Galactus and the Silver Surfer. Very cool. This is just really a good book. If Black Panther, him, Nihilus, all kinds of characters. And then after the 60s, it goes into the 70s, and it shows you the artwork from the 70s. Look at that. I love that. That's a good one. Some famous covers from the 70s time period. And then it's going to give you more information during that time. Okay, look at this. Some breakout stickers there that I don't take out. The Monster from the Lost Lagoon. So it's going to give you information about during that time period. Then we're going to skip through here. There we go. Then it's going to hit the 80s. Okay, and it's going to once again show you some great covers from the 80s. And it's going to talk about, now during that period of time too, Thing had some evolution actually. He was changing. There was a spiky form, a lumpy form, and his regular form. Talks about Nova, the female Nova that was a herald, not Nova that Richard Rider or whoever it is now. So it gives more characters, talks about, oh, here's another good part during the time period, Malice. Because when you turn evil, your clothing has to get more skimpy. And that was Susan Richards there as Malice. So once again, when you get evil, you wear less clothes, evidently. Beyonders in here. Then it goes on. Look at, I love that. That's awesome. Turn here. Now we're going to talk about the 90s in here, and it gives you information about the 90s as well as some of the covers that were during this time period. Okay, it's going to tell you about the all-new Fantastic Four, which, if you're not familiar, it's going to give you that kind of information, which is Hulk, has Ghost Rider in it, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Get some more characters. All these were pertinent during that time period. And then after it gets done talking about that time period, discussing that, it goes into the 2000s. Remember, this was published in 2007. It's going to give you more comic covers for during that period of time and additional information about that period of time in the Fantastic Four's history. And then after that, look there, the Ultimate Fantastic Four is going to give a little bit about that information too. Marvel Knights there during that time, what they had published for that. So all kinds of really cool stuff in this book, all about the Fantastic Four. Look at that. The Masterworks, Stephen's going to give information on that. And then it gives what they believe that was the top 10 stories with the Thing. Here we are. The Project Pegasus Saga, and it's going to tell you if that was number 10. Ben's College Days. Ben's Religion Revealed. Giving Back to the Community. War at Home. The Thing Battles the Hulk. Those were some great battles. Peace from a Monster. I'm not going to skip a couple of those. Okay. And the number one they thought with the Thing was This Man, This Monster. And they're probably right. That was a great epic story. And then we give Stan Lee's Love, the first Fantastic Four story, what you'll read in the last issue, the last Fantastic Four story. Ah, yes, this was really good. This was a good, interesting book with some good art. So once again, if you have a chance to find this, and you're interested in the Fantastic Four, or that a little bit at least, I'd recommend getting this. It gives you all kinds of info on the team. Heck, maybe it'll like you, and it'll make you like them and appreciate it even more. Don't want to go out and buy some classic Fantastic Four books. So once again, this is the Fantastic Four, written by Tom DeFalco, the Universal Guide. Once again, it's about hand size. Okay, it's pretty thick. Was it for resale? I don't remember how you got this. If it came with a toy. Or, you know what? It might have came with the first Fantastic Four movie, bundled. Or the second one. Not the new crappy one. I know a lot of people didn't like the other ones too, which I didn't think they were that bad actually. I think it came in one of those packages, if you got like one of the better packages on it. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Also, if you want to help out the channel, feel free to look in that info bar down below. We have our Patreon link where you can help us out for as little as $1 a month. You can become a member, and also we tend to like to give back too, so keep track of that. We're going to be doing some giveaways just in general to say thank you back to the community. So thank you for watching. Can't believe you stuck it out this far. Much appreciated. And until next time, keep it frugal.